balanced. But whether you buy Nakery or not, just make sure whatever you use below the waist is clean beauty, gynecologist tested, and fragrance free.
Wow. Okay. Stay there, but I hope you are ready because we are now moving into another item, and we have not even told you about that. This is the first time for you to take a look at this. I will share with you. It is the first airing. It is the only airing. It is on sale. It is amazing. First and foremost, New Beauty Magazine named this the best moisturizer for menopausal skin for 2025. Think about the benefits of that. We have it today from $39.50, $34.95 is your price. Incredible clinicals on this and how it improves the moisturization. It's an overnight formula, reducing the appearance of lines, wrinkles, plumping up your skin, brightening your skin after like 72 hours. And by the way, when you see this, and I want to show this to everyone right here, it is very, very, very lightweight. It's concentrated. It is a waterless formula also, Liz, but it's the most incredible facial balm. And we were laughing about this at one of the girls who works here at HSN. She bought 20 of them. That is hysterical.
She goes, I won't tell you, but it's close to 20. I go, that's great. That's great. You don't need 20 of these. Okay. So here's what's exciting. And why did she buy so many of them? Because she was afraid it was going to sell out. I get it. And she's gotten so many compliments on her skin. To this day, every day, someone always says to her, what are you doing differently? And Bobby, next time she comes back into work, I think she left for the day, you got to ask her.
I will.
She
I can't
stop
wait.
talking about this product. So what makes it so unique? Not just that it's a balm, but if you are in the over 50 club and you're saying, you know what, Liz, I need collagen. We know we lose collagen when we get to 50, right? Did you know you lose 30% of your collagen when you hit 50? Did you know you lose half of your collagen by the time you hit 60? Collagen loss equals sagging skin. This is the only waterless balm that you press into the skin. It surges collagen into the skin. Now, why is that important? Because without it, your skin looks hollow, it looks sunken in, it looks like you just look weathered. Your skin loses shape. You've got the jowls, you've got the sagging. This is surging collagen into the skin, infused with 2 forms of tripeptides. I'm laughing because it is so powerful. If you're like the before and you're saying, yes, I look sunken in, I look hollow, I look tired, I have sagging skin, you want that immediate surge, Bobby, look. Look at the jowls in that before.
That's amazing.
Right? I know.
Holy
so here's what it does. So collagen naturally has the tendency to escape the skin. So what this does is it has a barrier that locks it in and prevents it. A ceramide barrier, 7 times the ceramides. We had to do it, and we had to do it in a balm. And I was asking Yatal, my chemist, I said, why in a balm? She said, Liz, that's the only way to preserve collagen. You've heard of collagen banking. You've heard of people trying to preserve their collagen. The only way to do it is because the molecule of collagen is so large, you have to put it in a balm. There was no choice.
Interesting.
Exactly. So it wasn't to be fancy, but you just take a little bit of this balm, you press it into the skin, it surges the collagen in, and you feel it going to work. Are you ready? For over 72 hours from the first time you use it. It is like you cannot believe your skin. Now, if you are in that over 50 club and you're saying, you know what, why are my products not working anymore? What's happening? I'm noticing that my serum I've used for decades is not penetrating the way it once did. It's because as we get older, when the collagen breaks down, we actually get a thick layer right below the thin layer that prevents products from penetrating. Again, that's why we had to make this into a balm, because it surges the collagen in, it breaks through that barrier, because again, collagen likes to escape, it pushes it back in. It tries to escape, and the 7 times of ceramides lock it in. So if you are someone that says, Liz, I have more than one issue. I have hollow, my skin looks sunken in, it looks weathered, it looks tired, I've got the jowls, look at the difference.
Okay, can I tell, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the plumpness, you can see such a huge difference. And I just put it on, and Liz, it's not sticky, it's not tacky, like it immediately, but look at the difference. Look at how much plumper this hand looks than this hand. Like, that's insane.
Yes, so it surges collagen deep into the skin using 2 different kinds of tripeptides, but you feel it going to work immediately, and guess what? It continues to work, clinically proven to do so, for 72 hours. So who is this for? Definitely for somebody who's gone through menopause, and as you were saying earlier, Bobby, this is why, and we didn't even, submit it or anything. They just tested it. It was a blind test. They sent out a bunch of creams to editors and readers and said, okay, pick your favorite moisturizer, pick your favorite anti-aging, pick your favorite menopausal cream, this.
Yeah. It
this
won.
was #1 for 2025.
Unsolicited, exactly.
Yes, so if you're like Galena and you're saying, yes, I look sunken in, I look tired, my collagen, I wanna do collagen banking. Well, if you're not in your 20s, it's too late. But to have something that is actually locking it in, surging collagen into the skin, look at the difference.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
If you looked in the mirror this morning and you said, yes, Liz, that's me, I look sunken in, my skin looks deflated, and you wanna surge collagen in, look at the difference. It's like it brings back, and then if you put your flawless filter on, hello.
Oh, I was going to say, we're going to remind them of that right after this. If we, the Pave the Way Flawless Filler was on fire in our last hour, and you put the two, because these are the two perfect products to go together, Liz.
Yes, because this is going to redensify. You think about loss of collagen, it's a structure of our skin, it holds everything up. Look at what this is doing. So it's going to give you back the density, it's going to help with the jowls, it's going to help with the sagging of the skin. It is the best way to surge collagen into the skin. And again, Bobby, we had to put it into a balm. Yes, you can use it around the eyes, you can use it on your neck, but look at her cheeks.
And Liz, important that it's waterless, because when you look at most beauty products, the first ingredient 9 times out of 10 is water. So this is why it's doing what it's doing, and probably why it won the award of Best Menopausal Moisturizer, because it is all of your concentrated ingredients, because it's a waterless formula. And at a price today of $34.95, and we'll remind you of that wrinkle filler that paved the way. We had that in our last hour, because with this, it's the perfect companion to this product. And we just launched it on Thursday night, and there are over 7,000 have been